Let's, before we move on, we have so much to do, and I was told before the show I can't waste any time. But just before the program, I like to go out into the crowd and greet the audience. And it's a very warm, emotional experience. And I give out a lot of cash prizes and stuff. And we go out to dinner, and we come back, and it's a lot of fondling. During that whole experience, just minutes ago, before we started the show, I met a young man from Germany. He swears this is true, whose name is Victor, unless I'm forgetting his name. I got a lot of stuff going on in here. And he says that he learned English primarily by watching this program. And we got to just give a shout out. Victor, where are you? Isn't that incredible? And you said, Victor, you knew some English, is that right?
Yeah, but before you, it wasn't much.
It wasn't much, and then you started watching me, and you learned English primarily by watching me, is that right?
You're my teacher, Conan.
Well then, Victor, you must do quite well with the ladies. Victor knows such valuable American phrases as masturbating bear, insult comic dog, keep cool my babies, all kinds of valuable stuff for him to know. Oh my God, poor Victor. We'll get you some Regis Philbin tapes to just, you know, round it out. You got to study all the American masters. You can't just focus on one. Got to get some Regis in there. Hello there, how are you? Good to see you. That kind of energy. It's going to be good for Victor. That's incredible. Show's big in Germany, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to teach you some other phrases like definitely Conan, real big, huge, huge, massive. I'm a golden god, right?
You're a golden god, Conan.
Golden. All right, very nice. I like this kid. We got to keep him around. You're not going back to Germany, Victor. You're staying here. You're living with us. What's that? You're only here for 5 more days?
5 days, yeah.
5 days? Well, I have some swing with the old U.S. State Department. I think you'll be here 5.5 days. Once I make a few phone calls. All right, my producer's making faces at me like, we got to move it along. We got to go. Yes, he did. We got to move it along. Let's go. After the show, he'll be like, you talked to Victor. It was nice. You talked to Victor. It was good. You went too long. All right, everybody, let's move it along. And finally, Nevada's new quarter elaborates on their famous slogan, Nevada, what happens in Vegas will emerge as a rash on your crotch about once a month. All good stuff. Well, new words for Victor. Try them out at home. We'll take a break when we come back. Marcia Cross is here. Stick around.
7 nights to rock.